Good morning and welcome to our Contemplative in Action meditation group, Flourishing During Times of Uncertainty, located on our Jesuit campus here at Blessed Sacrament. What is spirituality? Well, that's our topic for today. My name, my, sorry, lost my train of thought. This is a three-part program. Today is Thursday. Today is going to be a great day. We'll begin with a little inspiration where we'll draw from the famous Indian Jesuit and one of my own personal heroes, Father Anthony de Mello, and helps us reimagine what spirituality is and what it might offer to our lives and our world during this pandemic. The second part of the program is at the heart of spirituality and what Ignatius called contemplatives in action, taking a contemplative stance, giving our first part of our day to God, and then letting the rest of the day unfold as it will. I return again and again to Anthony de Mello, who would insist that in the West, Jesuits got it wrong. When St. Ignatius was talking about contemplatives in action, Ignatius wanted the accent on contemplation. And if we're not very, very, very careful, we will put the accent on action. So this is a way of having a morning practice. And personally, I cannot think of anything more important during a pandemic than to have a morning practice. And then the very last part of our morning program is just a very simple Jesuit examine, where we look over the last 24 hours and notice where we might have missed God's presence in our life or where God has come alive for us in sometimes new and often beautiful ways. So let's get started on this beautiful Thursday morning in Hollywood. The rain has lifted, the sun is shining. Let's hear what Father de Mello says about waking up. Spirituality means waking up. Most people, even though they don't know it, are asleep. They're born asleep, they live asleep, they marry in their sleep, they breed children in their sleep, they die in their sleep without ever waking up. They never understand the loveliness and the beauty of this thing we call human existence. You know, all mystics, Catholic, Christian, non-Christian, no matter what their theology, no matter what their religion, are unanimous on one thing, that all is well, all is well. Though everything is a mess, all is well. Strange paradox, to be sure. But tragically, most people never get to see that all is well because they are asleep. They are having a nightmare. And this next paragraph is one of my favorite little stories in his book, Awareness. Last year on Spanish television, I heard a story about this gentleman who knocks on his son's door saying, Jaime, wake up. Jaime answers, I don't want to get up, Papa. The father shouts, Get up, you have to go to school. Jaime says, I don't want to go to school. Why not? Asks the father. 3 reasons, Jaime says. First, because it's dull. Second, the kids tease me. And third, I hate school. And the father says, Well, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you must go to school. First of all, it's your duty. Second, you're 45 years old. And third, you're the darn headmaster. Wake up. Wake up. You've grown up. You're too big to be asleep. Wake up. Stop playing with your toys. Most people tell you they don't want to get out of kindergarten, but don't believe them. All they want to do is to mend their broken toys. Give me back my wife, my job, my parish, my church, my indoor liturgy, my money. Give me back my reputation, my success. This is what they want. They want their toys replaced. That's all. And even the best psychologist in the world will tell you people do not really want to be cured. What they want is relief. Why? A cure is painful. Waking up is unpleasant, you know. You're nice and comfortable in bed. It's irritating to be woken up. And that's the reason the wise guru will not attempt to wake people up. I hope I'm going to be wise here and make no attempt whatsoever to wake you up if you are asleep. It's really none of my business, even though at times I say to you, wake up. My business is to do my thing, to dance my dance. If you profit from it, fine. If you don't, too bad. As the Arabs say, the nature of the rain is the same, but it makes thorns grow in the marshes and flowers in the garden. So, as a contemplative community in Hollywood, let's get ready to make some flowers grow in the garden. Let's get out of the weeds by engaging in our meditation practice. I invite you to get comfortable, take your shoes off while I lower the light. So one of the ways we flourish is to unplug. I invite you to unplug from all technology. I've got the timer set for 20 minutes. I'll ring the bell to get us going. Just a little guided meditation to get us into it this morning, and then we'll engage our sacred word, listen to the sounds around us, drop down to the ocean floor, and enjoy a little deep rest. Let's begin. Listen, listen. The sound of this beautiful bell returns us to our true home. I invite you to close your eyes or lower the eyes, whatever feels safe to you. And in the middle of a pandemic, we all need a little grounding. So let's begin with the best way to ground by grounding our breath. And we'll do this through a simple technique of diaphragmatic breathing. Simply breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, all the way into the lower belly 3 times as a community. Together, inhale, open mouth, exhale. Beautiful. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last time, best effort. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Continue to breathe on your own. Take the attention to the body. Dr. Basil van der Kolk, the neuroscientist, says the body keeps the score. Let's start by feeling the feet pressed onto the green earth and just notice how solid this ground is on which we stand. Good. Moving up the body, we arrive at the cushion, providing support. We all need a little support in our life. Let's reflect on where we felt supported recently. Moving a little higher up the body, we arrive at the shoulders, the place that can sometimes hold tension. Anything we've been holding on to, we just surrender. Let it go. Let it slide down the back and let the earth receive it. She is plenty large enough to hold it for us during our meditation. Relax, restore, renew. Moving towards the front of the body, we arrive at the heart, that beautiful place in the body where the spiritual world touches the physical world. I invite you to take the hands to the heart, cultivating an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is at the heart of the Ignatian exercises. And see if you can come up with something this morning for which you're grateful and just name it in one word. Broadening and building that attitude of gratitude, gently place that word next to your heart. And as a community around the world, let's breathe into the gratitude. Inhale and exhale. Release the hands and just notice what you feel. Nikki Myers says so beautifully, a grateful addict will not use. Finally, take the attention to the forehead, the area between the eyebrows. For thousands of years, they've known this is the seat of intuition, that place that always tells the truth. And let's focus on an intention for this Thursday morning. Ignatius invites us to ask God for what we most deeply desire in this moment, being courageous enough to ask God for something great and beautiful today. God simply cannot be outdone in generosity. And we'll seal our intention this morning with an inhale and exhale. Take the attention to the breath. Continue to breathe on your own. Engage your sacred word and enjoy the miracle of mindfulness. Please continue. Wonderful job, everyone. Gently bring your attention back to the room. If the eyes were closed, let's open the eyes. Let's circle the wrist, getting back in touch with our physical body. Reverse the train, go the other way with the wrists. And just a little morning stretching, healthy spine, healthy body. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, tip to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, back to center. Gentle back bend. Look up towards the heavens. Forward bend. Pull the navel in. Inhale, big morning stretch. Look towards the heavens. Exhale, let it out. Shake out anything you've been holding on to. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Let's move right into our Jesuit Examen, where we'll just look over the last 24 hours. Notice where we discovered God in maybe new or beautiful ways. And this is the part of the program where we build a little community. Drop anything in the comment box to build a little community that you would like at this moment. So where God's come alive for me recently, it's no secret to anyone in these rooms that I love to read. I think they're worst addictions. Um, I am just finishing a book on EMDR and psychosis and schizophrenia by Dr. Paul Miller. And it is really a wonderful book, and it's brought together so many ideas and thoughts that I've tossed around over the many years as a therapist. Particularly, I love Dr. Iris Steinman, UCSF, Treating the Untreatable. And what Dr. Miller says in this that has really caught my heart and my attention is this technique for working with people. And you also know I love acronyms. It's called CAEL, CAEL. We connect with people by being affirming, empowering, and engaging the three L's, which are listening, learning, and most importantly, loving. So that has been, yeah, it's one of the best books I've read in a long time. The next place God has come alive is, as I say, in our Flourishing and Recovery group with the Unhoused. The opposite of addiction is connection. I love the way we are building community through our contemplative and action meditation group. One of the things Dr. Miller says is trauma happens in community, and the only way to heal it is in community as well. So uh, I was very touched yesterday by everyone's comments. Big shout out, happy birthday, Ken. Go Bells. We're fellow alumni from Bellarmine College Prep in San Jose. And Ken, you have been with us since the beginning, always plugging in and being part of this community in a really beautiful way, as well as all of you who show up every morning to give the first hour of their day to God. So that makes me very, very grateful and happy. And then last but not least, of course, how much do we love Father DeMello? It is one of my favorite stories, and I've read almost every single book he wrote, but I love Jaime. Jaime doesn't want to go to school because it's boring, the kids tease him, and he hates school. And his father gives him three reasons to go to school. You're 45 years old, it's your duty, and you're the headmaster. So we've done our contemplative practice. Now, as DeMello says, let's wake up and smell the flowers, the coffee, to engage. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. Tomorrow is Poetry Friday. We will pick a poem for our inspiration and end with the Ignatian Examen, where we look over the whole week and notice where God has shown up. Thank you for building community, for building connection right here in the heart of Hollywood. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. God bless you.